Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. In today's video, I am going to show you one of the best tools out there for video editing, Filmora 14. I'll show you how to easily convert your MOV files to MP4, plus share some essential editing tips to make your YouTube videos look amazing. Whether you are a beginner or a seasoned creator, Filmora makes video editing a breeze. Let's get started. If you are working with footage from an iPhone or some cameras, you have probably encountered MOV files. These files may not always be compatible with every platform, especially when you are uploading to YouTube. So let's take a look at how Filmora lets you convert MOV to MP4 in just a few clicks. First, open Filmora and import your MOV file by simply dragging it into the media library. You can also use the import button if you prefer, and then select the file you want to work with. Once your MOV file is in the media library, drag it onto the timeline. This will allow you to edit the footage if needed, or simply convert it directly. Now click on the export button at the top of the screen to open the export settings. In the export window, you will see several options for different file formats. Go ahead and select MP4 as your desired output format. Don't worry, Filmora gives you full control over additional settings like resolution and bitrate, so you can customize the quality of your final file. If you are planning to upload to YouTube, I recommend setting the resolution to 1080p for the best quality, but you can go higher if you have 4K footage. Once you are happy with the settings, hit export and Filmora will quickly convert your MOV file to MP4, ready for upload. Now that we have converted our file to MP4, it's time to get creative and make it YouTube ready. Whether you are cutting out mistakes or adding professional touches, Filmora make it easy. First, let's talk about trimming and cutting. Use the split tool to cut out any mistakes or unwanted sections of your video. Simply position the playhead where you want to make a cut and click split from there. You can delete the unwanted clips and keep your video clean and focused. If you are working with a longer video, try using the zoom tool on the timeline to make finer adjustments to your cuts. This helps you get more precise with your editing. Now let's add a title. Titles give your video a more polished professional feel. Head over to the Titles tab in Filmora. You will see a variety of templates you can choose from. Pick one that matches your style and drag it onto the timeline. You can easily customize the text, font, size, and color to match your brand or the mood of your video. Don't forget to adjust the duration of the titles as well by dragging the edges of the text box on the timeline. This way you can make sure it stays on screen for just the right amount of time. To make your video stand out even more, let's talk about color correction. Under the color tab, you'll find sliders for adjusting the brightness, contrast, saturation, and more. A little tweak here can make your video look so much more vibrant and eye-catching. Play around with these sliders to enhance the colors, especially if your footage looks a bit washed out. For example, increase the contrast to make shadows darker and highlights brighter. This gives your video a more dynamic look. Now let's focus on making your video flow seamlessly. Adding transitions between clips is an easy way to make your edits look professional and smooth. Filmora has tons of transition options. Just go to the Transitions tab and pick one that fits the style of your video. Drag it between the clips on your timeline and you'll instantly see the transition effect. You can use subtle fades for a calm, smooth transition or something more dynamic like zoom or vibe for high energy cuts. Experiment with different transitions to see what works best for your content. Be mindful not to overuse transitions. A few well-placed transitions can keep the video engaging, but too many might distract from the content. Less is often more. Now let's add some background music to keep the vibe of this video going. Filmora has built-in library of copyright-free music, so you can find the perfect track for your video without worrying about copyright issues. Simply go to the audio tab, browse through the tracks and pick one that fits the mood of your video. Then drag it onto your timeline beneath the video clips. Remember to adjust the volume of the music. So it does not overpower your voice. If you are doing a voiceover, you can load the audio levels in the audio mixer or just drag the audio clips volume slider on the timeline. As a rule of thumb, keep background music around 10 to 20% volume if you are speaking over it, so it enhances the experience without drowning out your voice. You can also use the AI audio section to create your own AI audio music. Once you are happy with your edit, it's time to export your video for YouTube. Click the export button again and make sure MP4 is selected. For YouTube, I recommend choosing at least 1080p resolution for great video quality, but you can go higher if you have 4K footage. If you are unsure, 1080p works fine for your content. Once you hit export, Filmora will render your video and within minutes you'll have a polished MP4 file ready for upload. And there you have it. That's how easy it is to edit and convert MOV to MP4 in Filmora. From trimming your clips and adding professional titles to using smooth transitions and background music, Filmora has all the tools you need to create amazing YouTube videos. If you found this video helpful, don't forget to hit the like button, subscribe for more tips and drop a comment below to let me know that what you are editing with Filmora. Thanks for watching and I'll see you in the next one.